Hey friends, Logan here with Dream Guitars, and this is a fantastic example of a modern crossover guitar, this time from Keisuke Fujii of Fujii Guitars. This is a 2022 model with Indian Rosewood back and sides, spruce on top, and a bunch of ergonomic features and design features that make this a crossover nylon string instrument. So we have a cutaway, we have a radiused fingerboard, we have kind of a V-shaped neck. Let's see, we have a pickup system in this guitar. We have quite a number of things going on. Also, the nut width is a little more slender than you would find on a traditional classical. And yeah, it feels, it feels modern, for lack of a better word off the top of my head. It just feels modern. It's lightweight, frankly, good neck to body weight ratio too. That just rests there pretty conveniently. There's also side dots on this creature. Keisuke really went above and beyond to make this as easy to play as a nylon string instrument as one could do. And I dare say he did a great job at that. So yeah, pretty dang cool. Getting into it a little bit, we have spruce on top, and this is another example of Fujii's rosettes, which I just love. They're so dang cool. I love his color, I love the geometry of it. It works for me. It just looks really good. And there's so many small details that have been executed so cleanly in this instrument. There's a small bevel on the inside of the fingerboard here at the extension. The bridge, the Rosewood bridge, has these really cool carvings at the wings, also to separate the wings from the belly there. I love the way that looks. Oy, so dang cool. Coming onto the side, Indian Rosewood, like I said before. And then on the treble side, here's that cutaway. And Fujii's opted for one of those heels that kind of drops and goes along the side, rather than the side like kicking out and go down. So that feels really comfy for your left hand, so it's great to get to those top frets. Just really cool stuff. And then hopping onto the back, Indian Rosewood, and I love the way that he is sort of like an homage to the Spanish style. The heel is flush with the back, and then the trim, the binding lines actually come through it like that, which just looks really cool. As we come up the neck, it has a very soft V to it, which is, that's actually very interesting to me. Like, I don't see many nylon string instruments with that, so it's got a little more girth from the front to the back by virtue of having that V profile, which in hand feels actually quite comfortable. And again, this is a radiused fingerboard, so it's going to feel more like a steel string instrument, right, as opposed to a totally flat board on a dyed-in-the-wool classical. And the nut width is also a little bit slimmer, so it's going to feel, not like you're having to stretch your hand out, but a little more closely spaced. Yep. And again, there's these tiny little details that have been executed so well. There's this section of the headstock, which check out the photos to see, where it's carved out here, and the wings, of course, you can see the way those are notched out. So if you're looking to get into a modern instrument, something that you can use for classical repertoire, that you can use for jazz, that you can do some strumming and flat picking kind of stuff on, folk music, really, the sky's the limit with an instrument like this. If you're thinking you want to get into that kind of thing, you want an easy playing guitar, check out this Fujii crossover guitar. Give us a shout. Cheers.